Hey, what's up? This is KA's for General Graphics channel, and now time to learn 3D Studio Max, the very powerful program in 3D animation, visual effects, scene, architecture design, game design. So let's start. If you are CGA, it's mean computer graphic artist, divided in two parts: 2D programs and 3D programs. It means 2D field and 3D field, in which field you are. If you are in 2D field, you must working with printing programs. It means Photoshop, CorelDRAW, InDesign, Illustrator, like this. If you like work with 3D programs like 3ds Max, Maya, Cinema 4D, Blender, and more. But what is difference between Maya, Cinema 4D, 3D Max? If you want to learn just Maya, you just make animations, 3D animations, and VFX. But if you want to learn 3ds Max, in 3ds Max you can do animation, visual effects, scenes, architecture design, game design, motion graphics. In Cinema 4D, the most used just for motion graphics, some 3D animation short films, and Blender too, like Cinema 4D. And now my package is 3D Max. All today's 3 dimension Studio Maximum 2020, the full name of 3D Max. 3D is Max. If you want to work with 3D Max, there is very important message for you. First, what is your concept? Why you're opening 3D Max program? You must have one concept. You want to work 3D animation, you want to work on motion graphics, architecture design, what? Then after concept, you must know about modeling. After modeling, you must know about surfacing or texturing. Third, you must know about lighting. And fourth, about animation. We have two kind of animation: dynamics and frame by frame. Lighting is in two parts: physical lighting and normal lighting. And what is the fifth? The fifth is rendering quality. Okay, let's go to start 3ds Max. There I have 3D Max. When you opening 3D Max, there is a welcome screen. Then close the welcome screen. There we have the most important 3 viewport, and this is perspective viewport. This is the front viewport, top left. If you're modeling a human cartoon character, you're most using just 2 viewports, front and left. If you're working on architecture design, modeling a building, you're using just front and top. And this is the controlling like camera. your all viewport scene, your environment. Then what is the primary shortcuts? If your cursor mouse is there, press Alt W. If your cursor mouse is there, Alt W. If you press Alt middle mouse button, you can orbit your viewport scene. If you hold Alt just middle mouse button, you can control or move your viewport. If you scroll, you can just zoom in and zoom out. And by keyboard and mouse, press Ctrl Shift Alt middle mouse button for zooming. If your viewport scene is moving right or left, if hide it, just press Z for set. Okay, the first thing you must know about move, scale, rotate. There we have create parameters, create geometry box. So you're working what? Animation, you're working architecture design, you're working what? If you're working architecture design, then go to customization, unit setup, change to centimeters. If you're working motion graphics, change to generic units. If you're working with cartoon short film animation, change it to millimeters. If you're working visual effect scene, you can change it to millimeters. If you're working big city modeling like GTA games, then you must working on kilometers. This is very important. And now this is the start of 3D Max for beginners. I changed this to generic, then OK. And W shortcut is for moving Z, X, Y. E for rotate or for scale. Scale up, scale down. This is your snap. Rotate 5 degree. Turn off. Okay. There is timeline. 30 frame is for 1 second movie animation. There is configuration your time, and you can set your frame to 100, 1000, 10,000, and there you can change your frame minutes, seconds. There is 3 seconds in normal. If you want to make animation, you need 60 minutes. It's mean 1 hour. Press OK. Then play your animation. Look, so slow. Then go back and change to 0. Press OK. Play 3 seconds. Okay. There is your lighting control. Normal lighting, advanced lighting, and there is your animation by frames, and there is your animation by dynamics, cloth, rigid bodies, kinematics, statics. Right click, MassFX toolbar. This is MassFX toolbar. Move again there. Okay. There is a file. You can save your projects. You can export. You can send to Maya Motion Builder Modbox, and there you can open your project. This is my projects to teach students how to model the bicycle. Turn off edges like this. There is a lot of models, basic models, advanced models, This is short film animation models. An old home with animations, with lightings. This is my another animation project about Afghanistan war, Helmand province. This is the characters, Humvee, and there is the helicopter. This animation scene is about 500 frames. 500 frames, it's mean 10-15 seconds. Yeah, 15 seconds. Okay, press Z, press Ctrl Shift Alt for controlling. Okay, then go back to and don't new, just press reset. Reset your all program options. Okay, there is the material. We have two kind of material. One is basic and the second is advanced. There was about lighting, there was about animation, how to animate your model, and there was about control for move, rotate, scale. The primary shortcuts you must know about it. And there is about animation, rendering, start to select your animation, press it size, HD, full HD, 4K. This is the file, which format you want, select your format, then in one click render or export your project. Okay, thank you for watching. In next tutorial I will make a very short sample which is used the modeling, texturing or surfacing, lighting, basic animation and rendering to movie.